Hello students, today we will learn about motion, and to understand motion we have to understand first of all difference between displacement and distance travelled. To understand it, we will take a figure, a path, a straight way uh, of 60 km as you can see in the figure. And in the first case, if a car travelled from point O to A, then point A to B, the distance travelled is OA plus AB is equal to 60 km plus 25 km is equal to 85 km. Here we have to remember that distance travelled is not related to specific direction. But what about displacement? Displacement is related to specific direction, and so OA plus minus AB. Why minus AB? Because AB is the travelling in the opposite side of the previous travelling. So, we will take it negative. So, 60 km plus minus 25 km is equal to 35 km, and 35 km is represented by distance OB. So, OB is the displacement by the car. In second case, if a car travelled from point O to A and then point A to O, in this case distance travelled is OA plus AO is equal to 60 km plus 60 km is equal to total 120 km. Here I say again, distance travelled is not related to specific direction. And what is displacement in this case? Displacement which is related to specific direction is OA plus minus AO is equal to 60 km plus minus 60 km is equal to 0 km. Now, we will learn about speed. Speed is not related to specific direction. So, its formula is distance travelled upon unit time. So, speed small v is equal to small s upon small t. Average speed VAV is equal to total distance travelled upon total time taken. What is the formula of velocity? Small v is equal to displacement upon unit time. And what is the formula of average velocity? VAV, initial velocity plus final velocity divided by 2. So, it is represented by small u plus small v divided by 2. Now, what is acceleration? It is a change in velocity. So, its formula is change in velocity divided by time taken. So, it is represented by small v minus small u upon small t. Now, we will learn different graphs. First graph is about distance versus time, and distance is in kilometer and time is in minute. First graph represents distance versus time. It helps to find speed or velocity, and it represents uniform motion. Speed small v can be found by triangle ABC. V is equal to BC upon AC. As you can see in figure, BC is equal to S2 minus S1 and AC is equal to T2 minus T1. So, by this formula we can find speed V. Example of this type of graph: any vehicle travels equal distance in equal duration of time. Or another example, motion of sun ray in vacuum. So, this is the example of uniform motion. Now, we will learn graph 2. Graph 2 represents distance versus time. It helps to find speed or velocity. It represents non-uniform speed because gradually distance is increased in the equal duration of time. As you can see, regular time interval of 2 seconds are given, but in each interval you can see the distance traveled by car in meter is not equal. In first duration 1 meter, in second duration 3 meter, in third duration 5 meter. So, they are not equal in meters. So, it is non-uniform speed. Example, suppose any vehicle that continuously increases its speed by unequal amounts in equal duration of time. So, now we will learn graph 3. What graph 3 represents? Velocity versus time, and it helps to find acceleration and distance traveled. It represents uniform velocity because velocity is continuous in this case and acceleration is 0. Example, suppose any train runs with constant velocity between two cities away from their own railway stations. We know here AC is equal to 40 km per hour velocity given on y axis and CD is equal to time duration. We can see at point C it is about 1 hour and 15 minutes, and at point D we can see it is 4 o'clock. So, time duration is 4 minus 1 hour 15 minutes is equal to 2 hours and 45 minutes. That means 2 hour and 3 upon 4 hour. So, 2 integer 3 upon 4 hour and it is 11 upon 4 hours. Now, we know the formula V is equal to S by T. So, V multiply T is equal to S because T is in denominator right hand side and it comes to left hand side, then it will be multiplied with V. So, 40 multiply 11 upon 4 is equal to S. So, S is equal to 40 divided by 4 gives 10 and 10 multiply 11. So, total 110 kilometer is distance traveled by the object in the given time duration. Now, we will learn graph 4. What graph 4 says? Graph 4 says velocity versus time. It helps to find uniform acceleration and distance traveled. It represents uniform accelerated motion because here velocity increases by equal amounts in equal intervals of time. Example, the motion of a freely falling object towards the earth's surface. In this case, you can see in the table 8.3, there are regular intervals of time given by 5 seconds. Each time we have time interval of 5 seconds, and each time you can see the velocity of the car in kilometer per hour each and every time 9 kilometer per hour, or in meter we can say that it is 2.5 meter per second. So, it is uniform motion. Displacement represented by, if you have to find displacement, then its formula is area of trapezium ABCDE, and it is sum of area of ABCD and area of triangle ADE. So, formula is AB multiply BC plus half of AD multiply DE. Now, in graph 5, it suggests us velocity versus time and represents non-uniform acceleration. As you can see in figure A, object is moving with increasing velocity and its acceleration has negative value, means it is called decelerate motion. You can see in graph 5A, the black dots are not on a single line. So, it is non-uniform motion. And in graph B, as you can see, object is moving with non-uniform velocity because it sometimes accelerates and sometimes decelerates. So, it is also a non-uniform motion. Okay. Students, if you understand this very nicely, please press the like button and subscribe our channel. Thank you. If you have any query or any question, please comment below. We will help you as soon as possible. Bye bye.